All right. Could a feared Iran retaliatory strike on Israel be stopped if a ceasefire deal is made between Israel and Hamas? That's the hope, at least. It's enough that the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff is in the Middle East right now to shepherd that process along. But will it happen that way, even if there is such a deal? Lieutenant General David Deptula joins us, one of the best, kind enough to sort of pick this apart. You know, General, that's what people hope for, I guess, and understandably. But there is no quid pro quo, technically. What do you think happens, let's say, Hamas and Israel agree on something?
Well, Neil, like you described, it's an extraordinarily complex situation, and we have to be careful that we don't mirror image, because what the mullah leadership in Iran wants to have happen is very different than what the leadership in the United States, in the West, want to have happen in the context of tamping down any particular conflict in the region. So Iran has got to play this carefully, because what they're doing is trying to figure out a way to save face in light of its failure to protect a key Hamas leader without incurring the wrath of Israel that it knows it can crush them.
Now, the fact that it's been this long and Iran has not done anything. Now, to your point, I think last time we chatted, you talked about proxies and what they're doing, Hezbollah and Hamas, and the Houthi rebels always seem to be doing something to disturb commerce in the region, but nothing from Iran directly. What do you make of that?
We are talking about in the current issue. I mean, in April, we saw a direct response from Iran. I think part of the reason you have seen a bit of a delay, not a bit of a delay, but a delay in Iran's response is some of the deterrent measures that have been taken, to include the significant deployment of U.S. forces to the area. And I've got to highlight the fact that F-22s were part of that deployment. And the reason that's significant is Iran has no effective defense against them, and they know that. So that's making the Iranian mullahs think twice about the degree of their next military move. And like you mentioned, it is going to bring into play its auxiliaries, the three H's, Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthis, into its equation, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a coordinated set of attacks launched from those countries.
General, watch it very closely. I'm sure you're watching it extremely closely. Always enjoy your expertise, sir. Thank you for your incredible service to this country.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.